Whoa! Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Actual VR Show. We're on episode 12 today. At the Actual VR Show, it's a show about all things exciting in the 360 video virtual reality field. And I go through and I curate all the things that are relevant to you and the things that you might be interested in. And as you can tell, today I'm filming from my backyard. I live in Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee, and if you don't know what the South sounds like, this is what it sounds like. I know a lot of you watch from other parts of the world and other parts of the country, but this is pretty typical. I've got the grill going behind me. I'm actually recording this as I'm grilling out for my family, so you gotta fit it in whenever you can. Occasionally you might hear a rooster or a cow or a loud pickup truck or motorcycle. That's just kind of the way it is around here. And normally I start with the recommended 360 video of the day, but I can't do that today because if you were paying attention, this weekend at San Diego Comic-Con, we had the trailer reveal for Ready Player One. Now, this looked so exciting. And, you know, my initial reaction was that I wanted it to be more. I thought the trailer, but you know, just scratch all that. This is exciting. Not only is this exciting for the VR industry, I mean, it looks like a great movie. So as a VR nerd, as somebody who lives in VR constantly throughout the day, you know, I'm so pumped. And Ready Player One was just, it's instrumental. If you enjoy VR, read this book. I mean, it's iconic. Here's a short glimpse. I'm not gonna show the whole thing. You should definitely check it out. Check it out on the YouTube links. I mean, just Google it, you'll find it. But yeah, check it out.
I live here in Columbus, Ohio. In 2045, it's still ranked the fastest growing city on Earth, but it sure doesn't seem like it when you live in the stacks. They called our generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the oasis. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. A world where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
It's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw out the recommended 360 video of the day. And in honor of Shark Week, this one's all about sharks. So this is called Isle of Jaws, and it's by National Geographic. Now this is shot with GoPros, you can definitely tell that. And as you start to watch the video, you'll see that they drop what looks like a little mine down into the water on a rope. That is a Color Abyss 360 video camera rig. It's an underwater rig. It's specifically designed to hold GoPros. And guys, I really only have one story for you today, and it kind of spawns a conversation off of it. You know, going into 2017, Apple has been quiet in the VR AR community. The market's there. We want something on Apple. You've been able to kind of put your phone in Google Cardboard, third-party viewers. You know, we were able to play things like Pokemon Go, which is an AR application. Starting about 10 years ago, Apple's slowly been buying patents in the VR field. Now this includes buying small companies that are developing things like facial recognition, things like spatial awareness, 3D tracking. And so it spawns the question, you know, what are they going to do? We can imagine that they're going to announce something soon. We know that it could have something to do with hardware. They have had prototypes of some hardware, some headsets. There's talk of something like glasses, similar to the Google Glass, where it's augmented. When AR released their developer kit for augmented reality, there's been some really exciting things that come of it. And one of the coolest things is that we have the ability to track where this phone is in space. I mean, you have things like the tabletop games. This isn't like Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is very different. This is something far greater. So you have things like games, you know, tabletop games that are able to appear. They not only are interactive, but they look good. And then you have things like the ability to measure out a room, to scan a room. If you're shopping and you want to know what a couch looks like from Lowe's in your house, you can literally take your phone and it knows spatial awareness. It will do it to size, the proportions will be correct. It's really amazing. So that begs the question, what's in store for the rest of 2017 going into 2018 when it comes to VR? Is it going to be heavy in AR? Is it going to be VR? Is it going to be mixed reality? You know, what is it going to be? I don't like to speculate. This is not a speculation. This is not, to be honest with you, I know a few things it's not going to be. And I know that we're not going to have another headset with wires. From here on out, any headset is going to be wireless. It should be wireless. And even further, any headset needs to be light, it needs to be portable, it needs to not have to, like, no setup. You know, we don't want the sensor bars, we don't want, so realistically, if Apple were to release a phone that had the GPU that could run just any type of mobile games that would allow you to run straight from a headset, standalone, no wires, no extra computer, nothing, that's ideal. Now we do have the Gear VR, we have Google Daydream, but you know, these are all 3 degrees of freedom. That allows you to essentially move your head stationary. You can't actually travel within that space. So not only do we need to have something that's wireless, but we need to be able to move throughout our environment. So this is referred to as 6 degrees of freedom. So you have 3 DOF and 6 DOF. So 6 degrees of freedom is the ability to look all the way around and be able to move forward, backward, left, right, up, down, to be able to move within that space. So definitely moving forward, I think that we should expect those types of devices moving forward. So I guess I want to leave this, I know it's a short episode, but I want to leave you with this question. What do you think is necessary to continue on VR? Do you think that VR will be eliminated? Do you think that AR will take over? Do you think it'll be a blending of the two, a mixed reality situation? I really just want to see what you guys think. Are headsets going to die soon? Is it going to be something where we want to see it through glasses? I personally think that we're a little far off from that before wide adoption. I still think that me as a content creator, as a developer, the HTC Vive and the Oculus, the headsets that I need the computer, I need the processing power to be able to do these things. Not to say that that won't be fixed later on. There are talks of Microsoft having a standalone headset, you know, Apple and Oculus. Want to see what you guys think. That's pretty much it from me on this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's another late upload this Monday, but things are crazy. I finally got the my final location for my Asia trip. I'm gonna be going to Nepal, actually on my birthday, so that's gonna be, it's crazy. 30 years old, gonna be in Nepal, so really excited. But guys, thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.